Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online, easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts, Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert, Adam Duran, answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
Hello, Adam.
Hey, Jamie.
How's it going?
I'm excited about this one. It's going good. It's going very good. This is
good.
Really emotional, passionate.
Aww. Let me get my tissue. Okay. What are we talking about?
Okay.
Is it the new Barbie movie and you cried the whole time?
Not yet.
Taylor Swift concert and you were crying. Anyway.
I was stuck out in traffic for hours. No, this is something, an experience that I have constantly. When we take over, when we have a new client come to us from another agency, we generally, I gave up being stunned, disappointed, and amazed that our client ever chose such a bad agency before us. And so I wanted to make a podcast basically that goes through. So if you're considering hiring an agency, that you just probably take 10, 15 minutes and you can check to make sure that you are probably going to make the right decision. Or within that 10 minutes, you'll be able to say, nope, not going here. You'd be surprised how many hobby business agencies there are, or giant agencies that basically outsource everything. And in any case, they don't do what they're supposed to do. They don't serve the clients in the way that they're supposed to. And that's so frustrating because, how do you say thank you? And I appreciate you. In our culture, it's with money, right? So you're saying, hey, I thank you for all your efforts to help our business grow. But if that money is just going into a pocket and the guy's, spinning around and going, thanks, sucker, then nobody wins, right?
He's smoking a cigar with $100 bills.
I can't imagine these guys are, but anyway, so I'm going to just break it down into two easy ways that you can check. One is going to be off of their website, and then one is going to be on their website. Make sense? Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Follow me so far?
Following.
You can. I mean, you'll be. I'm sure if you're listening to this podcast, you can type in whatever digital marketing agency, and you'll see a bunch of results that come up on Google, and you'll click through, and you'll go, "Wow, really? People hire these people? Wow, really?" And yeah, they get basically. All right. So first, if you get an email or, you get a direct email, like a spam email, that's a big tip off. That's a big no. All right. So you're not going to be doing that. If you find this business, this company, and you're thinking about it, just do a quick search on Google. Do they have reviews? Or if they have one review from 5 years ago, you have to think about that for a second. There's no reason that companies in this industry should not have tons of 5-star reviews. If they're a good company that is doing what they say they do for clients, then reviews are part of it. And they should have a long track record of 5-star reviews. Make sense?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Make sure that they have a Yelp page. Same thing. If you can't find any reviews for a company that's supposed to be getting your company reviews, that's a red flag. Okay. I mean, I see this so often, Jamie. I mean, you think, that's a no-brainer, but you see it as one of their offerings, their main services on their website is reputation management. And you go and look for their reviews, and they have, one from Sheila from, saying, these guys do great lettuce. And you're like, wait, what? Who's Sheila? And why are they talking about lettuce? It's so common. Or you can't find a Google business profile for them. That's even more shocking to me. That SEO and organic SEO is about gaining visibility online, and without a Google business profile, you just can't. No one's going to believe that you're reputable. So you have to have that. And so those two big things, reviews or even just a Google business profile, just check around, click around, see if they have any of that. If they don't, that's an obvious, easy time to move on. Okay.
Yeah. Quick question.
Sure.
So I've been to, and I'm sure everyone's been out there to networking events, and you get someone's business card, and they're super excited, and their email address is either a Gmail address, which is, if you're a digital marketing agency, I would imagine you would have a website, but then they say email me or call me or whatever, and then you go to their domain name. If it's Adam@magnifiedmedia.net, you go to magnifiedmedia.net, and it says, hey, this domain is available. So,
or not set up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It's a placeholder. I'm like, wow, someone's going to trust you with their business. Anyway.
I'm with you, Jamie. Okay, so that'll bring us to their website. Okay, so when you go to their website, okay, you're like, oh wow, as a human, this looks like a pretty okay. I'm looking at this website. It says what they do. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do, look through the website. If they have any kind of outrageous or specific claims, like if they say we are going to double your business, or double the leads that come to your business, or 1,000 times the leads. If they give specific information like that, it's a lie. 100% it's a lie. Why? Because the way that Google ranking works is it's category specific. That means if you have no competition, super easy to rank. But if you have high competition, super tough to rank. So I, as a responsible person, cannot tell you how many thousands of times of leads you're going to be getting, because I don't know what industry you're in. And you just can't predict that. I don't own Google. If I did, maybe I wouldn't be doing the podcast. But definitely, if there are specific claims, outrageous claims, stay away. Stay away. Okay?
Got it. Yep.
All right. Another easy one to check for in our space, we've done a podcast on website accessibility. So website accessibility is all about making your website easy for visually impaired people to navigate. So you should see that little widget, a little person or something like that, and it's called an accessibility widget on every page of that website. If you don't see that, you have to question the professionalism of this agency. Why? Because if they're not doing it for that agency, they're not doing it for their customers. If they're not doing it for their customers can be getting an email demanding $20K because their website is not web accessible. That's an easy one to spot. Countless times. I've seen so many agency websites and they don't have them. It's baffling to me. All right. If they promise any kind of unique or secret recipe to outrank others, that's bullcrap. There's no secret recipe. There are established methods. They are very, very well known about how to rank a business. It's a lot of times, definitely there is skill involved, technique involved, understanding involved, all that stuff, but it's also actually doing the work. And there's no secret recipe that they suddenly have come upon that will, change everything or give you unbelievable results, that kind of stuff. It doesn't happen. There isn't such a thing. Okay. Now, next one. On your browser, you have the ability to add extensions. So if you're in Firefox and it's an extension, same with Chrome, go to that extensions menu and add an extension called Detailed SEO Extension and install that. What this is, it's a little widget basically that when you visit a website, you can click on that detailed SEO extension, and it will show you the basics of the website. So the parts of the website that Google looks at first. This is an
Okay.
agency website we're talking about, right? So you're on their website, you click on that little extension, and if they don't have the basics done on their website, that's a big, big red flag. Once again, if they are not walking the talk, then how can you trust them with your business, with any of your dollars? You can't. You cannot. That detailed SEO extension will show you things like the description. Do they have their phone number in their description? That's crazy. Phone numbers and descriptions don't do anything for ranking. So that's another red flag. Do they have a description? Do they have a title? Do they have a heading structure that is basic and easy to understand? You can click on the little header menu button for that detailed SEO extension, and you'll see their heading structure. If it's all over the place, that's a big red flag. You want to see a structure to that page. And if they don't have it, that's a red flag, man, because they say they know these things. This is basic SEO. And if that agency is telling you, hey, we know basic SEO, big red flag. If they don't do it for their own site. It's crazy how this is such bedrock issue. It's such a basic part of SEO. How I can't say it enough, I guess, how many agencies just stumble. They just don't have this. Okay?
Definitely, yeah.
Part of that detailed SEO extension, you'll be able to also check their schema. Schema is the language that resides on the back end of every website that speaks directly to a search engine. And if they don't have it, then that's another basic part of SEO. Then if they're not doing it for themselves, then how can you expect them to do it for you? So these are a ton of red flags. I think I went through a bunch of them, but I just wanted to make it easy because I've had it up to here, Jamie. So many. I know that it's so frustrating to see people's ignorance be preyed upon. I don't like it. It's not the way I do business. It's very frustrating. Oh, so last one. Do they have blogs or articles on their site? If they do, when is the last publication? If it was 2 years ago, no, sir, not good. Okay. If they don't have publication dates that you can see, no, sir, not good. All of those things are needed for their own organic ranking. So if they're not doing those and they haven't done them in 2 years, how can you expect them to do them properly for you? Thank you. I think that.
Well, I have an easy answer for all of your questions there. So they're so busy, they don't have time. They don't even need to be ranked, Adam. They're very, very, they talk, when you talk to these people, they already know everything. And
sure.
It's in process. It's in process. So, and to sign the contract, we need $5,000 to start, and then it's whatever.
I mean,
you never hear.
We scratched the surface. I just wanted to make something quick and easy so that way you could do this. And it takes, if you get a proposal from one of these places, just check their website, go through, see any of these red flags, raise your hand and say, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because there is no excuse for them not having this other than liar or stupid. Thank you.
Wow. This is fighting words. Maybe somebody's a better coach than they are a player. So
liar or stupid.
That sounds like Adam needs a vacation. So yep. So hopefully he has a nice vacation coming up. And but we will have an episode, one of our top ranking episodes the following week. So but if you have a question about this topic or previous or anything else really to do in search engine optimization, go to our website, magnifiedmedia.net, click on the podcast button and click that search term, maybe search for Poser and see how many podcasts come up. And then wherever you're listening to this, give us 5 stars or thumbs up or, quick comment that you're enjoying this podcast. And then, of course, as always, make sure to share this out. If you are in a business group or a networking group and there's the guy who has the, ranking in Gmail with his Gmail address or no website, maybe you could share this around so people will not waste a lot of time or money with that person, or maybe it'll motivate that person to get a good website and an actual email address that's not Gmail. So with that, we will talk to you next week, and thank you very much. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks for listening.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10. with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California, who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.